global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello fam, welcome back to our channel. So many things have taken place in Nigeria a few hours ago, and lawmakers have started reacting over the issue of IPOB, secession, the peace and unity of Nigeria, as the response of Shehu over the peace of Nigeria and what IPOB have been doing has generated a lot of dust, and it has warranted the likes of Shehu Sani to also react. As the former lawmaker of Kaduna Central Senator, that Shehu Sani has asked the federal government to treat all Nigerians with fairness irrespective of their tribe. Well, Shehu Sani was speaking on the backdrop of calls by a foremost separatist group, that's IPOB, demanding a split of the nation called Nigeria. He advised that Igbos be treated with fairness and justice to defeat IPOB. He said IPOB, led by Mazi and Kanu, has been at the forefront to actualize the sovereign state of Biafra, thereby breaking up Nigeria. A few days ago, the presidency accused Kanu and his group of trying to destroy Nigeria before the international community. And Kanu boasted that his group had already achieved the destruction of Nigeria, which will soon become evident. However, in the post on his Facebook page, the foremost lawmaker urged the government to crush those against the unity of Nigeria. He wrote, "The only way to defeat the Igbo man who supports the IPOB, that's the only way to defeat the Igbo man who supports the indigenous people of Biafra, is to treat the Igbo man who supports Nigeria with fairness and justice, and to treat all Nigerians with fairness and justice. As long as we would continue to run a nation and a system where a collective punishment is meted on the people because of their political decision or history, we are simply emboldening the secessionists and their sympathizers. Love those who hold the national flag, to crush those who reject the national flag, so that our great country can withstand all subversions." That's what he said in summary. Now, but let's just look at this practically. That's he's saying objectively. He's saying if it was done the right way, this is how it should be done. If you look at our Nigerian national anthem, and the pledge, it keeps talking about rewards for heroes. It keeps talking about being proud, being a patriotic Nigeria and all that, which is very normal, which is also normal in any part of the country of the world. Okay, but now the situations are not normal. Okay, people have been asking for justice. People have been, history has been made before, and for some reasons, the histories were not properly written, and for other reasons, the same set of persons or set of group or set of region or set of tribe have been neglected, most times marginalized, and that gave blood, that gave life to the dream for them to leave the country. It gave them reason, boldness, purpose, focus why they should leave the country. I think the only way you can make them stay is to reabsorb them properly. Now, saying you should crush them, just like Sh0cking has said, he said it's not just a movement, it's an idea. And that idea didn't just start today. I'm quoting Sh0cking now. He said it started way back in the Juku time. Now you can't just crush it. If you crush it, another will pick it up. So you need to deal with it. When you have signs and symptoms of any ailment, you don't just deal with the symptoms. You go to the root of those symptoms are there to tell you there's a problem. And now those symptoms are directing your attention to where the problem may be lying. So it's not left for you now to do a survey, a general analysis, diagnosis, to find out where the root of the problem is and deal with it. When you deal with the root, automatically the symptoms will disappear. But when you decide to work on the symptoms, the root is there. It will generate more symptoms that may become severe than the original one. So what am I saying? In a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is crushing the indigenous people of Biafra will worsen the case, because the problem, the underlying problem, is still there. The marginalization is still there. Okay, look at the north. Fairly recently, Katsina, the youth of Katsina had to burn the banner where the presidency is from. They burnt the banner of both their governor and their president because they feel that their president, their illustrious son, and their governor have failed them, because the same bandits they paid sometime in 2019 entered a deal so that they will not disturb the people, have decided to do more harm than good. They have withdrawn from the deal, and now Katsina youth are angry. Now, these are the problems we're talking about. That you will now tell this Katsina youth, say, why did you burn the banner or whatever? But let's assume that that's why you burn the banner and they decided to arrest the youth. They are worsening the problem. Why? Because they have not addressed the pains and the grievances of the youth that caused them to burn that banner. The only way you can get this done, and so that they don't burn more banners and get worse and things get out of hand, is to address their grievances and see how you can mitigate it, see how you can meet them halfway, so that more occurrences of such won't happen. That's the same thing with the issue of actualization of Biafra, the Igbos and the rest. You don't just crush them. They didn't just happen. Indigenous people of Biafra didn't just wake up and happen one day. It has been there over the years. It has been ignored, and it has become a people. And now for you to crush them, you're saying that you don't want to hear whatever it is they want to say. It will worsen the situation. It will heighten the polity, and it will not all go fine. It won't all go well at all. It will worsen it totally. So I would have preferred, rather than using the word crush, find a meeting ground. Find a level playing ground. Find a place of dialogue. But the question is, are the people willing to dialogue? Is the government willing to dialogue? Are the indigenous people of Biafra people, are they also willing to dialogue? The stages, there are a lot of stages in these cases. And waking up one morning and saying, reward these people and crush the other persons, if you're not careful, you will even make the other person, the one you're rewarding, will feel bad. Why are you crushing my own brother? Do you understand? Because no matter how they support the one Nigeria mantra, like Shehu Sani is saying now, those who are supporting Nigeria, reward them, and those who are tearing up the flag of Nigeria, crush them. Now, those people you are rewarding, they are watching the way you are destroying their brother. You think honestly they want to hold that flag truly and say one Nigeria? They will be a bit scared. Why are you killing my brother and keeping me? Like, so that when you finish killing them, you'll not kill me. That's how they'll see it. So the situation is now very dicey. Okay, it has gone global. It has gotten the attention of the international world, international community. So one has to be very careful the way this whole diplomacy is being played. Okay, so you don't end up making the wrong move. I wouldn't want to use the word crush. Because there's a reason why they're agitating, there's a reason why they want to secede. And for over the years, they've been trying to communicate. For some reasons, no one was listening. Now, they have decided to make the loudest voice. They've decided to make the loudest noise. And everybody's listening almost at the same time. I think they've gotten everyone's attention. The best bet now is not to crush them. As Shehu Sani is saying, military aggression is not needed right now. I feel dialogue is what is needed. call stakeholders meeting, call those who are at the helms of affair of both parties, meet on a level playing ground, find out there has to be some compromise somewhere. There has to be some compromise. Okay, they may say Biafra or nothing. This one's I'm saying okay referendum, but I'm sure at some point at the beginning when diplomatic talks comes up, it may not be easy at the first time, but gradually they'll get there. That's the same thing that happened when the late Yaradua was alive, when he was mitigating, was trying to work with the militants in Niger Delta. He didn't just crush them. If he had tried crushing them, I can bet you they would have burnt all the pipelines, all the all the refinery. They would have been gone by now. By now, Nigeria maybe would have been thinking of something else. But what he did was he tried dialoguing with them. He met the stakeholders. They had meetings upon meetings until finally they were able to, amnesty came into play, and they were able to got to some sort of compromise, and that's why Niger Delta is what it is today, and that's why people still don't play with the late Yaradua. I'm talking about the president that Obele Jonathan became vice under before he now became the president. But that's why we're going to wrap it up. What do you think about the suggestion of Senator Shehu Sani, who said that the only best way to keep IPOB defeated is to reward any Igbo man that holds Nigerian flag in high esteem and crush anyone who tears the Nigerian flag? Let's put it in that comment section. Please, no hate word, please. No hate word. Let's hit the nail on the head. Let's hear your comments or views without hate words, please. We appreciate that. God bless you. Stay tuned for more updates. Don't also forget to like, share,